welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to see you and I'm so excited to share my nighttime routine with you today because really I wanted to film my super productive morning routine that I basically follow through most days of the week, and I do it sometimes at 5 a.m, sometimes at 8 a.m, it doesn't really matter, but it's become this really amazing flow for me. And while I was thinking about that rhythm, that flow, that routine, I realized that honestly, my morning routine only works because of what I do the night before. The prep that I do, and I realized that my nighttime routine has become something so unconscious to me, which is really amazing because our routines be something so embodied that we don't even realize necessarily that we're doing them, and therefore we're going to be so much more productive because if we don't have to think about it too much, so embodied that we don't even realize necessarily that we're doing them, and therefore we're going to be so much more productive because if we don't have to think about it too much, we're going to be faster and more efficient in what we're doing. So I'm sipping on my kombucha, which I try to have a fermented food once a day, and it really has been such a game changer for my gut health. And most of the time, honestly, it's a kombucha because it's really easy, but I also like cabbage, kimchi, sauerkraut, all of those things, but this is so good. I oftentimes have it with dinner, but I just felt like a little pick-me-up already, and I was just thinking whether to first reset the apartment or whether to cook dinner. It is 5:30 p.m. right now, so it would be a bit early for dinner, but I've been making such an effort to go to bed around 9 p.m.-ish, which I don't manage every time, but I've managed quite often lately. And in order for me to manage to go to bed early, I have to have an earlier dinner. And I've been craving kind of Asian food, to be honest. I'm always down for Asian food, really. But I've really been craving dumplings, and I can never go out to have dumplings because I don't know any place that has gluten-free dumplings. But I've seen a girl make steamed dumplings with rice paper and they looked so yummy. And I saw the sauce for dumplings, like a really easy one that doesn't need oyster sauce but has actually all the ingredients that I have at home. So I'm thinking whether to make myself some kind of like super simple spring rolls or try the steamed dumplings. But I'm not sure. Actually, I felt a bit hungry, but now I had a bit of the kombucha and I'm not that hungry anymore. So I think I'm going to do the reset first. So what I essentially do every night around 5 p.m, 6 p.m, depending on how the day goes, is that I reset the apartment. And that honestly is so important to me. Waking up to a messy house just does not work for me at all because I work from home and it truly distracts me. I cannot sit and work from home when the space is not tidy or clean or even, makes me feel good. So I love also at nighttime, evening time to set the mood, light some candles depending on what is happening that night. And today I actually have kind of a solo night because now it has a dinner, and I've been craving also to sit down and continue reading Crescent City. So I think tonight it's gonna be one of those chill, cozy reading nights. It's looking super gloomy outside. I don't know, it was like the nicest days the past days, super sunny, and it completely changed, and now it's just all gloomy and they have weather warnings and storm warnings and I don't know what. But yeah, I thought it would be really fun to bring you along my nighttime routine because I know how much we all love a good morning routine, and truthfully what I've realized is that a good morning routine starts the night before. So let's dive right into resetting the apartment so we can just chill and relax afterwards, cook some nice dinner, light some candles, read a book, make my sleepy drink, and just enjoy a cozy space, a cozy night, and feel really prepared and ready for tomorrow. Cheers! This is so good.
I got this picture in my closet. It's gathering dust right now, and the edges have been folded once or twice. It doesn't look the same no more, 'cause the sun has made it pale. I used to have it hanging on my wall some time ago. A picture of you. You're standing by that window.
every night I fill up the coffee machine, because that way I don't have to do it in the morning when I'm making my matcha to run out of the house and to go to the gym. So that's what I'm gonna do now as well. The next thing I love doing as a reset is I put out the supplements for myself and for Maud for the next day. And this is not sponsored, but we've been using the company Cure, which you basically have like a little pouch of your daily supplements, and it has been so much easier to maintain my supplement routine, and also while traveling, because we go away quite often, to still make sure to get everything that we need. So one for me, one for Maud, and then usually I add some omega-3, but we're out of it and I'm planning to reorder some flaxseed omega-3, because flax seeds are so rich of omega-3, and I think it's a really great alternative if you do not want to use any fish oil, or you don't want to use any algae or whatever. We've used the algae one in the past, but I've heard so much good stuff about the flaxseed capsules that I want to give these a go. But yeah, I like these out. I reset the apartment, and now what I'm gonna do actually before even cooking dinner is I'm gonna lay out my clothes for the gym. And usually I like to also already pre-select an outfit for like the day, so when I have a busy day or like a day full of calls, that when I come home from the gym I can shower, refresh, put on the new outfit, and I'm ready to go into a call or whatever is happening that day. And also just for myself, to be honest, because I feel like when I look presentable I feel more energized. So I'm gonna just select an outfit really quickly for the gym for tomorrow. I got an outfit for tomorrow, and I've got the gym clothes for tomorrow as well. And what I literally do with these is I put them right next to my bed, so when I get up the next morning, before I even go pee, leave the room, anything, I put these on, and it makes me feel honestly so productive immediately, because when I look in the mirror I'm already dressed. I just brush my teeth, put on some SPF, and I'm ready to go. Besides, to be honest, there's a few more steps that you will see in the morning routine. But yeah, so I just put these literally next to my bed, and this I'm gonna put probably in the living room, because I will only need these after I'm back from the gym and I showered.
Have been folded once or twice. It doesn't look the same no more, 'cause the sun has made it pale. I used to have it hanging on my wall some time ago.
I already feel so relaxed, cozy, calm by just resetting the apartment and packing my stuff for tomorrow. So I put the gym bag already ready to go in front of the door. I even put my jacket and a little cap because I think it might rain tomorrow. Put out the supplements, reset the apartment. I've got the water bottle here. What I will do is I will put some electrolytes in it already, and then tomorrow morning I'm gonna fill in some lemon juice and hot water to put into my gym bag. And then here I filled up the kettle with hot water. Like I said, I fill up the kettle with hot water, not with water, and the coffee machine with water. So in the morning I can just put on the kettle and I can just put on the coffee machine, and I don't have to do anything that will cost me any extra time, because like I said, I want to be super productive in the morning. I want to take the time for myself to refresh, to work out, to read, to pray, whatever, and I don't want to waste it on anything else.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors.
I just lit some candles all over the place, and I got a new candle. It's a soy candle, and it smells so freaking good. The scent is sandalwood, and I feel like sandalwood always sounds already so relaxing and so smart. So I definitely want to light that candle with you.
Heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold.
Okay, I'm not crazy hungry, which is the perfect state to cook dinner, because honestly I used to, in the last couple of months, because of the move and everything, kind of not follow through like appetite or the first impulse of, you know, your body asking for food again and would wait until I was super hungry, and that would make me feel like I didn't want to cook anything. I just wanted food immediately. I wanted something really kind of super heavy, and I'm feeling kind of cabbage tonight, and I feel like I said something like dumplings, but what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cook some cabbage, and then I'm just going to do some kind of protein like egg or tofu with cabbage, rice paper, put it in the air fryer to make it crispy, and then have it with dumpling sauce. I feel like this sounds really simple but super satisfying. So time to cook dinner.
You set my world on fire. You're my heartbeat.
I just added some tamari sauce. This is just carrots and cabbage that I still had, and I just cooked it in some broth. And then this is the air fried tofu, so I'm gonna mix that together as a filling for my spring rolls. I just got a bowl of really warm water for the rice paper. I'm going to put in the rice paper, then I cut it in half, put filling on one half of the rice paper, roll it up and roll the other rice paper around, because that's really, I think, the secret to it becoming really crispy is to make sure you've got enough rice paper wrapped around the filling.
I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just wanna love you.
While the spring rolls are cooking, I'm going to be reading a little bit of Crescent City and just enjoy myself. I'm a big Sarah J. Maas fan, but Crescent City is so far not my favorite, I want to say. But I think it might get better with time. I'm curious how this book is going to unfold in terms of me liking it. But yeah, I'm gonna read a little bit. I cleaned up everything that I used already in the kitchen because obviously I had just resetted everything. And this cooking that you just saw tonight is not necessarily my every night cooking. I just love to cook. And sometimes I have the energy and sometimes I don't. The spring rolls are in the air fryer. I'm boiling or like steaming more now some pak choi. I'm gonna read now. And I feel really relaxed. I didn't feel super relaxed. I don't know. It was just one of those days where I felt a little bit anxious and where things just did not go to plan. So I'm telling you, a good nighttime routine can really turn the day around.
Look out, here she comes. The woman that I love. It's too bad she'll never know. Yeah, I can't tell her how I feel, because she has someone who makes her happy. I'm a ghost in these walls, or at least I try to be. 'Cause I hope that I'm not showing how I feel for her, but she won't feel the same for me. I've got this picture in my mind. It's just the two of us, just the two of us. But I know I have to try to let her go, because
I just prepared my matcha for tomorrow, because even though this is a nighttime routine, it wouldn't be a video of mine probably if there was not a feature of any kind of matcha situation. So what I like to do to completely prepare everything for the next day, I'm also going to pour some milk in my little milk frother. So tomorrow morning I just have everything ready to go. And honestly, I've been doing this for around 2 weeks now. And my body knows. Like the moment I had reset the apartment and prepared some stuff for tomorrow, I suddenly felt so quiet, so zen, so calm, so chill. So my body already knows we're preparing to wind down, to go to sleep, to have a good sleep. And the air fryer just went off, so I'm gonna turn the spring rolls around. They were in there for around like 15 minutes on one side, and I'm gonna have them be fried for another 7 minutes on the other side. Okay, let's do a little taste test. I'm gonna try the pak choi first because honestly I think the other part, the spring roll, is probably boiling hot. I'm gonna try it first without the sauce because I cooked it in some... The air fryer just started beeping again. This is so good. I love the Chinese spinach with like garlic or chili on top. I used to eat that so much when I used to travel for work to China. Okay, let's stir the sauce with the sauce. That sauce is actually so good. And I made a lazy version of it because it was supposed to, first of all, it had chili oil. I don't have chili oil, so I used just some whole pepper, which is basically chili flakes or like spicy paprika flakes, something like that. And then it was supposed to be with minced garlic, but I really was not in the mood to mince any garlic, so I used just a garlic powder I had, and it's so good. Okay, now this is really the soul food here. I wish you could taste this. This is so good. And the sauce as well, especially with the sauce, is so yummy. That's actually a nice evening spent for me to like cook something really tasty, but make it super healthy, and then read a good book or something like that. So I'm gonna enjoy this, read a little bit, and then I'll check in with you afterwards.
But she won't be mine. I listen when she talks, I watch her when she walks. She's giving me these feelings that I've never felt before, but she will never know.
I already put all the stuff out, and now I put on my sleeping shirt, and I'm gonna just take off my makeup slash SPF. Usually what I also like to do is like wash my bangs and then put them up in rollers. But since I've been going to the gym in the morning and it's been really warm, I'm not sure anymore if it makes sense or if it makes more sense to wash them after I work out. And the reason I like to do it at night is because then the roller is in for longer. But yeah, I really sweat that at the gym. It's not really gonna be effective anyways, because afterwards I don't really look good anymore. And the thing is, if I get up early before I have any, or if it's even a day where I don't have any appointments or whatever, then I can also just sit with the roll off in my hair while working and doing stuff. I'm just using an oil cleanser right now because apparently an oil cleanser is really the only thing you need to get rid of any dirt and makeup and SPF off your face. But sometimes I like to go in with another cleanser, like do double cleanse, and I use the this is just a drugstore one that I just picked up, which is a AHA or PHA kind of soft peeling kind of cleanser. Okay, second I'm gonna use this cleanser today. And make sure to get your neck, because really, what I realize is, I don't know why, it's always super dirty at the end of the day. Okay, let's do some night skincare. I'll put a little bit of, or spritz a bit of water on my skin, and then I use this deep sleep mask from Nambazen, which is like a Korean brand. And I absolutely love this because I usually have really problems hydrating my face or getting like a glowiness to my face because it's usually really dry. And I don't know, Korean skincare just hits different, and I feel like this one, I don't know if you can see the effect on it immediately, but it feels literally like my skin just did drink the most hydrating juice ever. Next, I'm gonna use my homemade kind of oil, which basically mainly is castor oil. And I'm gonna mix it with these kind of glow drops, which again, I'm not really sure if you can get these everywhere, but they're just a drugstore brand. So I would highly recommend to just, you know, check reviews for like the local drugstore ones. And I put 5 drops, and this has been exactly what I was craving and looking for, because literally I wake up with such a nice glow in the morning, and It's so easy. I was scared I couldn't do it with the oil. And then it's important to wash your hands properly. And that's basically all I do at night. Besides, I just added a brow serum because, hold on, it's this one. Because I think it was from Manhattan, like this brow tattoo kind of brow gel, something. You basically put it on, let it sit for like a few minutes, and then you could pull it off. And honestly, it says it doesn't rip off your eyebrows, but my eyebrows definitely look less good after I've used that for a while. This is a lash serum. It's like the same brand. Even though I'm gonna put one that, hold on. There you go. I'm gonna put one that I would love to try, but now I just got these, so I'm gonna finish these up before buying the other one. And that's it. What I do for the night. I brush my hair. And I think tomorrow or Friday is gonna be hair wash day. And like I said, usually I would wash my face, but right now I'm figuring out what makes sense. And that's me ready to go to bed. And I hope that this was really inspiring and insightful for you. It's really all about preparing myself for the next day so I can be just really productive and feel immediately like I'm in a flow. And what I usually like to do now is make myself a tea, and then I go to bed and read a little bit or tomorrow or whatever, something like that, something super relaxing and chill. Sometimes we even like to go for a walk, and when we do that, to go like for a late night walk, I will take off my makeup and do my skincare because I want to give my skincare some time to sit and really be absorbed by my skin instead of immediately going to bed. Also, I'm a side sleeper, which I'm trying to change, but it's not going well. So I want to avoid all my product being just wasted and not being able to really penetrate my skin. And yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you love this nighttime routine and that it made you feel inspired and cozy and super chill. I'm so grateful for you. Any comment you leave, any message you send me, any like, any subscribe, honestly, it supports me so much. It supports my channel so much. And yeah, I hope you know how loved you are. I send you so much love and light. Bye!